Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've had a bit of inspiration today. I was working in the office, working in the studio, and I thought it would be really good to speak to everyone about why you should quit the rat race. Now, this video is for you if you're working in a corporate job like I was, you felt undervalued, you felt like a number, and you've not got much direction, you're not too sure where to do, what to do, when to do it. So before we get started, if I could ask you all to like and subscribe as usual, that'd be great. This is a bit of a different format for me and for you, but it's more conversational because it's something I thought about when I left my corporate job. What did I want out of life? Was it more money? Was it more freedom? I just wanted more, to be honest with you, more purpose. Now, there's absolutely, just to start with, there's absolutely nothing wrong with working a corporate job. And, you know, if you're happy, that's great. And, you know, you get great perks. Like I used to work at BT and you get great perks such as great pension contributions and, you know, you get great healthcare plans and you get the share schemes and all that lovely stuff. But this is more for you if you feel you're lacking a bit of direction, a bit of purpose. And I mean, it could be any job, to be honest with you. There's nothing wrong with working a job as long as you're happy and you've got purpose. But for me, when I was working for major corporates, I felt like I never had purpose. I mean, I started working at EE back in 2013. My first job, that was my first job out of university, and you know, I want to get into sales because sales, as I always say on the videos, is the lifeblood of any business, and it gives you great grounding and it gives you great purpose. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to get into a business, it gives you that sort of lease of life of what you need to do and how you need to run a business. But working in a corporate environment, I've seen the pitfalls of it. So, for example, a lot of people managing you, but lots of layers of management. Again, I had no problem with being managed. Well, actually, maybe I did. I don't think everyone wants to be managed, to be honest with you, if I'm going to be really honest in this confessional. But yeah, I mean, there's lots of layers of management. Not a lot of stuff gets done. Certain companies I worked in, it was a case of, you know, you were sort of left to your own devices, you've got to crack on, which some people think is good, but, you know, if you're trying to build something and build a team internally and become an entrepreneur, and there's lots of good books on entrepreneurs that employees go and look at, then to be totally honest with you, it wasn't really a place for me, and it might not be the place for you as well. What I would say is, well, I've seen over the years a lot of corporate backstabbing and people not being looked after well and people being cut out of companies. You know, it's not good. Again, I say it's the rat race, and I don't say that for all types of employment. I think working for a smaller business, which I've never done, I've only ever worked for my own small business, if that's what you know, if that's what you want to call it, me being, you know, me running the company today. But the feedback that I've got from the team is they feel well looked after, not just a number, they've got a purpose. And we always make sure that in all our businesses that people have purpose, people have drive, charisma, so they want to do well. And again, everyone watching this, money might not be the be all and end all. It might be purpose. It might be you need more drive because you feel you're not getting it. Again, not everything's about money, but the corporate rat race is a very, very slippery pole. If you're wanting to get to be the CEO of a, you know, a FTSE 100 company, S&P 500, it's going to take you a long time to probably get there, and it's probably going to take lots of hours work, not seeing your family and making lots of sacrifices. Where if you set up a small business or you become a consultant or you want a lifestyle business, for you to get to zero to say 200,000 in revenue can be quite easily done without having many employees, and you live life on your own terms, when you want, work when you want. All you've got to do is find a product, and if you work in a company, whether you work in, say, marketing, operations, sales, there's probably something that you can do. So I'm living proof of that. So I set up Agility Comms. I've got a telecoms background, worked for two of the largest players in the UK and in the world, and that spurred me on to try and set something up that I would be really proud of. And initially, you know, I created a 45-page business plan, and, you know, I wanted to grow the business to millions in revenue because I had that set in my goal. And, you know, a couple of years in, I was fortunate, and also worked hard, by the way, but I was fortunate to get to that point and be in the position I'm in today. And, you know, you can do that too. But it's not all about that. You know, leaving the corporate rat race and just give you a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging, a sense of, you know, striving for more. You know, in the corporate rat race scenario as well, you're a PAYE employee, you pay your tax on receipt of your payroll. When you're an entrepreneur or when you're self-employed, you know, you pay your tax at the end of the tax year, typically in January and July. So you are more in control of your own destiny in that perspective. Obviously, make sure you've got all checks and balances, because there's something called payment on account, which you need to watch out for, and which can clobber a lot of people, but that's a story for another video. My main point here is you can leave the corporate rat race and be happy. You can have more time, your family, more freedom, a lot more. Again, there's nothing wrong if you want to be the CEO of a FTSE 100 company or S&P 500 company. Well done to you. Go and do it. give it a go. But I'm just saying, even if you fast tracked, it's going to take 10 years plus. And typically the CEOs of these companies have either friends in high places or they have degrees from the likes of Oxford, Cambridge, Durham, or in America, Harvard, Yale, Wharton Business School, etc., etc. So it was only a quick video today. Leave the rat race. 9 to 5 is not all it's cracked up to be, and be happy, which is the main thing. Again, there's no shameless plugs here today. It was an impromptu video that I wanted to share with you all. I'm quite passionate about this. I've just put this together completely. There's no scripts here. I've just done it as basically like a sit-down vlog, shall we say, in the office. I hope everyone likes the studio, by the way. Thanks to Shane for putting this together. You get a little shout out there, Shane. And yeah, there's more to life than the corporate rat race. But remember, if you are happy, there's nothing wrong with that. But this is more for you that was doubting things and you're either in your 20s, 30s or even 40s and you're thinking, what's life about? Do I want to be sat here in this corporate office? Even if you're not sat in a corporate office, do I want to be part of this corporate environment? And some of you might want to, and that's fine as well. But for the ones that want something a little bit more, and you want a bit more time, freedom, flexibility, life on your own terms, there's so much more you can do. Like I said before, sales, marketing, operations, if you work for any sort of corporate company, there's some level of training or experience that you've had that you can offer to the wider world. Marketing consultant, supply chain consultant, sales consultant, selling the products at the corporate company, but doing it self-employed, that's always an idea potentially as well. There's lots you can do. What I would say to you is, got a video coming out on Side Hustle. If you subscribe to the channel, you will see that. You'll see it's coming in the next couple of weeks. That could be your way out if you want to leave the 9 to 5. I've done 5 side hustles. I'm also going to have some ladies on the channel that you'll see who have built their own side hustle and are earning well in excess of £2,000 UK a month. If you like and subscribe to videos, one, it helps me, it pushes the algorithm. I want more people to see my content. As I'm sure if you're watching this, I'm hoping you enjoy it anyway. And if you subscribe, you'll be alerted to all my new videos as well. But again, this is a brand new format. I thank you so much for watching. I urge you all who have got doubts to start today, take action and leave that rat race. See you in the next one.